Hello, future people. Welcome to Getting Tabled. I'm Jason the Bruce. Welcome to Prepare for Conquest. You can arrange your brushes, prepare your clippers and your knives. But sometimes, no matter how many tools or paints you have, it's not enough if the dice are not on your side. Sometimes you only have one choice, and that choice is to prepare for conquest. So, back into it again today. Today we're going to have a look at the Spires, and we're going to take a look at one of the infantry choices that you can take with the character that we looked at last time, the Bound Clones. So, Parabellum's website, obviously. So the Bound Clones, infantry type, they're a medium class, and you're looking at 120 points. They've got 5 march, 1 volley, 2 clash, 1 attack, 1 wound, 2 resolve, 2 defense, and 1 evade. They have shield, which we've seen, but I will show as a reminder, which adds +1 defense against all hits originating from their front arc. And support 1, which we've also seen before, but as a reminder, if this stand makes strike actions against enemy regiments in its regiment's front arc, it contributes X additional support strikes per the supporting stand. So this is for the people in the back. They're poking through the front, basically. So you get an extra attack for each one that's in the back. No draw events. We do have a couple of options here. We'll go through your standard ones first. So your standard bearer gives you the unstoppable special rule, which means you get to reroll your failed charges, and it adds 1 to its march distance, not the characteristic, in the second march action it takes. So for the first one it would be 5 inches, but for the second one it would be 6. And the leader is free. Oh, your standard bearer was 15 points. Leader is free. Basically, it gives you... it halves, rounding up the number of wounds suffered when making a fighting reform or a fighting withdrawal. There's absolutely no reason to take this. It also allows you to add 1 die to your clash and volley actions whenever you include a leader. In fact, it actually says you have to take 1 because it's free. I mean, if there was a reason why you wanted to do it in a friendly game, I guess you could. I still don't know why you wouldn't take it, though. Okay, additional command models. So these are options that you have. We've got a Ward Preceptor for 30. While the Ward Preceptor is alive, the regiment has the Bastion draw event. Until the end of turn, the stand and stands in its regiment have +1 defense. Nice. We've got Catabolic Node for 20. First time the regiment uses a clash action, roll 2d6. The Catabolic Node inflicts that number of hits on the enemy the regiment is in contact with. It also inflicts a number of hits on its own regiment equal to the highest score of the individual d6s rolled. Hits are always treated as if they've been inflicted from the front, then remove the Catabolic Node model. So this is essentially like those little exploding demons that you used to get in Diablo then, where it just charges forward and goes boom. They could be quite nasty. 20 points, that's... even with the wounds, that's pretty good. Assault Preceptor is 15 points. While the Assault Preceptor is alive, the regiment has the Fury draw event. We have seen this before, but as a reminder... when determining the number of attacks that a regiment performs, add +1 attacks to each engaged stand until the end of turn. This appears to be very, very solid. I'm a big fan of that Catabolic Node. That could be really devastating. It does do damage to yourself as well, but you've got to remember the Biomancer has the ability to give you these guys back. It doesn't mean that you want to be throwing away your troops, but it's only something that happens once. If it's me, I'm going to be rolling a 6, and therefore I will lose like a stand and a half. You would be hoping that obviously you roll low, but then you're going to be doing less damage to them as well. So, I don't know. If you're going to be taking these, I'd be wanting to take these in bulk so that you could wear that first blow. You get 3 stands, and it's 40 points each if you want to add more. You don't need to take that, but I think it would be really nice to have it. It's something that's either going to do a lot of damage, or you're going to regret it. Because they take the full amount of the dice, you take the highest. You're rolling 2d6, so if you roll a 6 and a 1, they take 7 damage, you take 6, that'd suck. If you was to roll like a 4 and a 3, they take 7 damage still, you only take 4, that would be much better. If you're me, I'm going to do 2 damage to you and 1 to me, because I only ever roll 1s. If you're interested in getting into Conquest or expanding your existing force, either use the QR code on screen or the link in the description to open the Parabellum website, and when you're asked if you have a discount voucher, enter Getting Tabled without spaces, just like you see on your screen, to receive 10% off your order. Thank you very much for checking out this video. If you're enjoying the content of this channel, please like and subscribe. If you're in a position to do so, please check out patreon.com/gettingtabled. You receive early access to at least 80% of all videos that we put out, and you get access to the video edition of all of our podcasts the day that they're uploaded. If you'd like to check us out on social media, facebook.com/gettingtabled is the most active. We also have a Discord server. You can email our team at gettingtabled@gmail.com. If you're on either Twitter or Instagram, you can find us at gettingtabled. And until next time, play more.